student, welcome here in this YouTube channel initiated by Gnanmanjari Modern School. This is GE session and I am going to tell you about the active and passive voice of your syllabus. We are discussing unit number 24 and this is new for you and this is little bit difficult, but don't worry, we will discuss that in detail. So today's topic is active and passive voice. Before we plunge into the rules and all the things, you must know about what is active and what is passive voice. So here I am giving you the definition of active and passive voice. Please, you are requested to write all the rules regarding this, which I will give you here in this video, so that it will be easy for you to understand that thing. Please note down all the rules regarding active and passive. So first, what is active voice? As I told you that this is new for you, so you must know the definition of active voice. So the definition is the sentences in which the subject performs the action and the object receives the action is called active voice. Okay, the sentence in which the subject performs the action and the object receives the action is called active voice. I will give you one example that will be useful for you. Rita cuts the cake. So here in this sentence we have Rita, our subject, this is our verb and this is our object. It means we can say that in this sentence subject and object both are at their place. So this is an example of active voice. Please you note down this. After that I will give you some more rules. Let me add one more rule. When the subject of the sentence is a doer of an action that is called active voice. Now what is this doer of the action? So doer of the action means a person who do the action or who does the action. Doer means a person who does an action. So when the subject of the sentence is a doer of the action, that is called active voice. It means if that action is being done by the subject, so that is called active voice. Here we have this Rita. So Rita cuts the cake. It means the action of cutting cake is being done by Rita. So Rita is a subject here, and that's why we can say that this sentence is the perfect example of active voice. Now you can note down this, student. Please note down. Some more information about active voice. Some important rule. Rule number 1, first of all, verbs are used in active voice. That is the rule number 1, that verbs are used in active voice. Second, the action is expressed directly. So in active voice, action is directly expressed, means there is no any kind of conjunction or the action which is done by this and that is not mentioned in active voice. Number 3 is the emphasis is on the subject rather than the object, means subject is more important in active voice, not object. So rule number 4 is okay. So these 4 are the facts that you must know about active voice. Please note down. Now what is passive voice? Active voice, you know now what is active voice. Now what is passive voice? The definition of passive voice is when the verb in a sentence shows that the subject is not the doer of the action, that sentence is called passive voice sentence. So this is the definition of passive voice, when the verbs in a sentence shows that the subject is not the doer of the action. That sentence is called passive voice. Means that action is not done by the subject. That sentence is called passive voice sentence. Okay, let me give you example. The cake is cut by Rita. That is the example of passive voice. The cake is cut by Rita. Here you can see, student. See, here we have this cake subject. Rita is here object. It means the action of cutting cake is not done by the doer of the subject. Here our subject is different. So we can say in above sentence the subject is not the doer of the object, doer of the action. So this sentence is in passive voice. Please you note down this, students. Some more fact of passive voice. Fact number 1, when the subject of the sentence is a receiver of the action that is called a passive voice sentence. It means action is received by the subject, that is known as passive voice sentence. See, let me give you example. A song was sung by them. So here the doer of the action is this, but this is receiver of the action. It means this song was sung by them, means here this them is not a subject, here it is object. So here this part, means this part is receiving the action of singing a song. So we can say this is a passive voice sentence. Now when to use passive voice sentence? Means when to use passive voice? So rule number 1, when we don't know who has done the action, when we don't know that who has done the action, in that situation we use passive voice. Number 2, when the action is more important than who did the action. If you have this kind of situation, in that when the action is more important than who did the action, so in that case we use passive voice. Please you note down this, after that we will go for further rules. Let me give you example of this. See, here I have written when we do not know who has done the action. So, first, my bag was stolen yesterday. So here we don't know that who has stolen the bag. Means the doer of the action, subject of the action we don't know. So we can say that this is example of passive voice. It is not clear who has stolen the bag. This is example number 1. Now example number 2. The cyclist was hit by the truck. So this is the second example. The cyclist was hit by the truck. Here we don't know that who was the truck driver. It is not clear which truck hit him. So we can say this is the example of passive voice. Number 3 it is the notice was heard. Again here we don't know that who heard the notice. So we can say that this is the example of passive voice. It is not clear here again. Okay, so these are the rule in which situation we can use passive voice, and these are the example of that. Please you note down this. Okay students, so this is for today's video. Now I will give you homework. Write all the rules with examples which we have discussed today. I mean which we have discussed today in this video, that those all the rules you have to write in your homework. Please take care. We will meet again in next video. Bye.